Hello everyone. My name is Aman Raj, and I'm an Indian student studying in Nanhua University, Taiwan. And today I got the opportunity to share something to you. I got this opportunity from Nanhua University Life and Education platform. And today my topic is Buddha Dharma and human life. This is my table of content. What I am going to share. Firstly, I will share with you that is about human life and what we face in daily life, what are the problems we face in daily life. Second one, I will talk about the Buddha, who is Buddha. And third one, I will talk about Buddha Dharma, what is the teaching of Buddha and our human life. And lastly, I will conclude this presentation. First of all, I just wanted to ask you this question: what makes you happy? In your life there are so many things makes you happy, and also because of this question is very important in our life, because nowadays everybody in rush, everybody in very hurry, in always very busy in their work. So this question become very significant, very important in our daily life, because like in this stressful life, making you happy or you become happy is very important. You see in this photo, you can see the happiness, you can find the happiness. In left side photo, you can see there are some babies, they're enjoying a sleeper as like they're taking a selfie, and they're happy. They don't care about any suffering, they don't care about any another things. They're just happy in that moment. They're just enjoying. In another right side photo, you can see one baby, he got the third position, and he just enjoying. Even you can see in the right, the baby that he got the first position, but he is not enjoying it at all, because that is the key point is that happiness is a state of mind. That is it. Next one is about in our, I will talk about in our life there are so many problems. Okay, for example, in our daily life, like I'm a student, I have problem with my teachers. Sometimes, like with my supervisor, with my professor. And if you talk about maybe some other guy who is working in their organization or working in their company, they have problem with their boss, their colleagues. There are so many things. They have conflict with some people have conflict with their family, with so many things, so many problems in our life. But how we will get rid of this? This is the life. We have the problems, but we have to solve this problem. And how we will solve this is the main key point. Okay, now I will share about you Buddha. You know Buddhism. If you don't know, I will say Buddhism in the religion in origin in India. I think whole world know about that. Very few people don't know about that. Buddha was a like you can say a spiritual teacher. In English, we say in Western world very famous about that. But in some of the country, they follow him as a God, Lord Buddha, something like that. He was a spiritual teacher. He discovered the how the problem, he discovered the so many problems, and he got the answer. What are the suffering, what are the dukkha, and what are the like main truth of the life. So gradually he started sharing his teachings with all with their you can say the students. And I will share about him what he taught. In there is term dharma in Hindi we say dharma means not harming others, something like that, and not destroying something in nature. Like in Buddhism they say the nature of reality regarded as a universal truth taught by the Buddha, that is the dharma. In dharma means something in general way we can understand. Dharma means protection, keep it natural, whatever you got from nature. The teachings of Buddha which lead to enlightenment. By practicing Buddha's teaching, we protect ourselves from suffering and problems. So his teaching was in his teaching start from suffering, and suffering is like a in whole world getting born in this life, getting life, that is the suffering. And how you get rid from this suffering, all this suffering in your life, and we can follow his teaching. Later I will share you the his teaching. First of all, I just wanted to share this term karma. In Chinese there is some mention about yin and ko. So karma is related with what you do. There is term come from India, and it means what you do. uh, it is related with, there is a karma theory in Buddhism that is say what you do you will get. Like in agriculture area, if you put a seed of mango, you will not get the tree of some another thing. You will get, obviously you will get the tree of mango, right? You will not get the tree of guava, something like that. So it is like what you put you will get. In order to achieve good karma, it is important to live life according to the dharma. What is right? Dharma is, like I already told you, the protection of the nature. So dharma affect the future according to the karma accumulated. What you do you will get in future also. Sometimes dharma you can get the instantly result. Therefore one's dharmic path in the next life is the one necessary to bring to fruition all the result of past karma. Sometimes some people has so many problems in their life, and they feel very annoying. They feel always, why all these problems are with me? Why all these problems with only with me, and with my family or something like that. Buddhism, they say, maybe in this life you always do good things, but in last life you didn't do good things. This is related with your past karma, what you did in past. What you are doing right now you will get in the future. So it is like putting money in your bank. Maybe before you already have so many saving. So you are getting good result, you are getting good comfort, you are getting all these things. But if you not save now and not put money in now in your bank, later maybe you cannot that benefit. So do the right thing in your life, you can get the right thing in your life also. Now comes to the Buddha's teaching. This teaching is in his first discourse, and his teaching were very simple. He talked about the four noble truths, and the four noble truth was suffering. Second one is cause, origin of suffering. Third one is cessation of suffering, and fourth one is path of the cessation of suffering. It means, let me explain you one by one. First of all, suffering. In our life, so many suffering we have. And Buddha also explained about the 8 kind of suffering. First of all, he told us, like getting life is the suffering. Second one is like you become old, that is suffering. You get the disease, that is suffering. Third one. Fourth one is you die, that is the suffering. Everybody afraid of getting die. And another is like you don't love someone and you need to do with them, do work with them, or in any organization, or as for example you don't like your teacher and you must have to take course of that teacher. Maybe that teacher's course is something compulsory course, so required course. So that is also a kind of suffering for a student. So in organization, something like that, you don't want to work with somebody, and that some another colleague, and your boss say you must have to work with him or her. So that is also suffering. Next one is, if you love someone, if you like someone, and he or she is not with you, that is also suffering. Next one is there is also one kind of suffering is that like we have, in lastly they say panchaskandha. Buddha said panchaskandha, like we have 5 things, like eyes, smelling, nose, uh, tongue, ear. In these 5 things, or maybe skin, in these 5 part of the body, we can as for example from nose we can smell good or bad. Sometimes we go to some place and the smell is not good, not so you get suffering. Sometimes you eat something you don't like, and you must have to eat, or you must have to finish somewhere, so you also get the suffering. And sometimes you are sleeping, but you listen something, some sound, and that is you don't like that sound, you will also get the suffering. So we also get these kind of suffering we receive in our life. Next one is about the second teaching is second noble truth is cause or origin of suffering. What are the origin of suffering? We have to find it out. As for example, if I get disease, so what are the cause, what are the reason of getting disease? As for example, I become fat, what are the reason is I am eating so many fat things, so many consuming like unhealthy food, so that is the reason. Or third noble truth is cessation of suffering. So we need to get rid of this problem, we need to solve this problem. How we will solve this problem? There are the way. That is the fourth noble truth of the Buddha. What teaching of the Buddha? That is the path of cessation of suffering. And the path of cessation of suffering, Buddha explained about this. How we will follow this noble eightfold path. It is divided into three training. How we will do this self training is first is wisdom, discernment. Next one is ethical conduct. We have to do some ethical thing, not unethical thing. Third one is mental discipline. Discipline in our life is very important. And Buddha taught about the mental discipline. This is something like psychological. Your mind should be in every moment, something like that. So in wisdom, he's taught us right understanding. Understanding and right understanding, there are so many different. As for example, it is very example I just wanted to share to you. Sometimes you read the book and you cannot understand, and again you read. Sometimes after you reading, or maybe a book you studied in fifth standard, and now you become 12th standard, you again go to read that fifth standard book, you will find something new. Sometimes you don't go to the one by one word meaning, so you have to understand rightfully. Next one is right how. Your intention should be right, you think something good. And next one is ethical conduct, right speech. You talk with other people in right word, good word, it means. And right action, you do some right good things, don't do another unethical thing. And next one is right livelihood. In next part, mental discipline, that is right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. This was the Buddha teaching. And lastly, I just wanted to conclude that all the problems we experience during daily life originated in ignorance, and that the method of eliminating ignorance is to practice Dharma. Practicing Dharma, it means, is the supreme method of improving the quality of our human life. Dharma means we have to follow the Buddha teaching. It means if we integrate the Buddha teaching into our daily life, we will be able to solve all our inner problems and attain a truly peaceful mind. And that is my sharing with you all, guys. Okay. Thank you so much for this listening. Thank you.